1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe I'm making a fourth video on this, but man, the opportunity is there and it's too golden to pass up on. So earlier today, it might be the next day at the time that this video gets uploaded, but earlier today I made a video talking about an Avowed fanboy that was just so desperate to defend Obsidian. Since that video has been uploaded, the guy has been still just coping. Minute after minute, angry replies flood out of his account. The guy has been coping over the reactions to his first tweet, which I will put up on the screen right now, for over 24 hours. In the tweet, he replies to somebody upset about the frame rate and developers' actions, saying that game devs need to call out gamers more often. This needs to be popular practice. Gamers cry way too much and feel too entitled. Obviously, this is a stupid thing to say, and the whole internet is letting him know, and he's just spending an entire day coping and crying over people criticizing his tweet. Anyway, let's get into the copium. Sorry guys, I have received an email from my boss saying that if I continue to communicate online the way that I have, I will be removed from the video game industry. Wow, man. You know, the funny thing about all of this is this guy's not even in the video game industry more than someone like me is. The most that this guy is in the video game industry as is just a content creator. And obviously he's a content creator on TikTok because if he was on YouTube, the dislikes would probably drive him away. This guy wouldn't survive a day on YouTube because on YouTube, half of the people on YouTube aren't 12 years old with no understanding of how the video game industry works. And they would obviously call out this guy's corporate bootlicking. I know this guy is trying to be funny and whatnot, but dude, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, you're not fucking funny. So someone replies to his original tweet, the market will decide, as it always does. This guy says wrong, and then someone else says, yeah, that's why Concord is the best-selling game ever. Oh wait, that's right, it shut down after a week. Hey man, that's not very nice. We should at least ask Concord how it's feeling about the situation. It's not gonna answer. Oh yeah, it's because it's fucking dead. What is his very intelligent response to this? Fortnite made more money than your favorite game. I wonder why Fortnite made more money than his favorite game. Could it possibly be the market decided that Fortnite makes more money than his favorite game? No, it couldn't be. This guy said Concord died because the market said so. Fortnite makes tons of money because the market said so. Who would have fucking thought? Now, do you think the very intelligent individual is gonna say, you know what, I was wrong, you were right, I'm sorry? Of course not. These types of people can never admit when they're wrong because their ego is too large for that. The guy then replies, where do we go from there? Well, if I were you, I'd probably get out of this industry because you're clearly not welcome here. And I think you learned that today the very tough way. Somebody tells him you admit you're an idiot and wrong, and he says, nah, I'ma do my own thing. And by his own thing, he means being ignorant. This guy says gamers have the final say, and he replies, they literally don't, lol. Hey Concord, do gamers have the final say? Oh yeah, I forgot, Concord is dead because gamers had the final say. R.I.P. This guy hit him with the you bootlicking corporation, and this guy says, a game developer isn't a corporation. 0 likes for replies, and let's see how many likes the replies get. Oh, so the game developer is sitting in their mom's basement? They're not employees of billion-dollar corporations like the developers who made Concord, which was published by Sony Interactive? This reply got 20 likes. For reference, the original post that he's replying to got 0. A big fat donut. He replies, employee does not equal corporation. Not that hard to understand, kiddo. Laugh my ass off. But wait, this you, bro? This you? I mean, dude, this guy has absolutely no integrity, it's insane. But let's see some of the other replies to him saying a game developer isn't a corporation. This guy says they work for the corporation that puts out the game, they represent the corporation, absolutely. This next guy says it how it needs to be said, they're part of the corporation, or do you need a step-by-step in that too? Wow, no wonder games suck. Need to step by step these people in basic things. You have to talk to people like they're kindergartners that are like this because that's when they stop developing. That's when their brains stop developing. I took a look at this guy's social media TikTok, and this guy is like 30 years old by the look of things, and this is his maturity. It's actually kind of pathetic. It's sad that in today's world you have to talk to 30-year-olds like they're still in kindergarten, but that's reality. Pirate Nation posts his original tweet just to kind of goof on him, and this guy says, "I found fuck nuts post, have fun." The fanboy says, "How hard was it to find? It's right there." This guy ats his friend and says, "Have fun educating this guy." I'm afraid that's impossible. "A dog pile won't work, kid. I'm too superior." I mean, you're superior at being ignorant, that's for sure. You are superior at being a lolcow for the rest of us to laugh at. This guy says, "Yes, attack the customers more, that'll show him," and the guy replies with facts. Oh boy. Somebody tells him the customer is always right, and he replies, "Unless they're gamers." Wait. You're a gamer. It's funny that you say this because I go to your TikTok and your entire TikTok is you talking about gaming, which makes you yourself a gamer. So someone replies to the fanboy's original post saying that devs need to call out gamers more, and he says that will show them, with an image of Concord being pulled after 2 weeks because nobody wanted to buy it. Which, by the way, the Concord devs tried to call out the players as talentless freaks. The fanboy says, "The fuck are you talking about?" And someone else explains it very simply to him. When you piss off gamers, consumers, they stop supporting your games. I mean, who would have thought? You know, it's like going into McDonald's and McDonald's says, "Hey, you're fat. You're a loser. Don't buy our food." And the customer goes, "Oh, okay, I won't buy your food." But it's so pathetic that people like this will be in their 30s and they'll have no hobbies at all, so they'll spend their entire day bootlicking for a corporation and they're not even getting paid for it. This guy does not have a check mark next to his name. He's receiving absolutely nothing for all this bootlicking. He's just throwing his life away. And part of me thinks that he knows he's wrong. He's just so arrogant that he can't admit it. Like, he knows he's in the wrong here and that everyone else criticizing him is right, but he never wants to admit it deep down because it hurts his poor ego. The truth is, this guy is usually spending his time on sites like Reddit, most likely, where it's an absolute echo chamber and they're never challenged on their beliefs. They never have to argue with anybody, because everyone who's around him likely thinks the exact same way that he does. He has no argument skills. He's unable to communicate. And honestly, like, I would laugh at him for that, but I feel bad. I pity him, because it's kinda sad to be at his age and not be able to argue simple things. It's a life skill that I recommend you learn because you're gonna need it. Also, for your own mental health, I would just recommend getting away from the computer screen. I mean, you've spent 24 hours just coping, and that's obviously not good for you, bro. Anyway, I don't really have that much else to say. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you didn't like it, make sure to smash that dislike button and leave an angry comment. Anyway, I'm out, dude.